just a sport and felt like I might as well get more used to craft life also on my so-called own channel. But where we're going, oh yeah, blue. I've been used to playing with 16 strings. Right now, I'm playing with 18 strings because I just feel like it. A change. Oh, fuck. That was wrong. Oh, shit. Hey, Neville. Thanks. Just realized I fucked it up totally. Ah, well. Erase and rewind. And try not to break the fucking twine. And thank you, Neville. So you go there. And which one is next? This is the mess. It's not you. I think it's you. Yes, it's you. And it's you. Hey, bro. How are you? Thanks. I'm just playing around. I was bored. I think level is live now too. Not sure if I like it because I made it 18 string instead of the 16, and just think it's more visible that the cross is more awkward. But see how it goes. How do you want your red and black, bro? But there is, I'm sure, videos on YouTube of how to make them. Uh, where you can start off from simple with less strings. Sure looks clumsy. It's because it's uneven, and this pattern will always make it uneven. And then the bigger you make it, the more easy it will be to spot that it's fucking uneven. So I think this one is just one that probably is best at staying at 16 strings. Hey crazy hillbilly, thanks for popping by. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, cigarette time, smoke time, definitely smoke time. And about the quest, I really thought I would lose. That's why I had my cheat list ready to make fun of it all. Well, to make fun, not of it all, but you know what I mean. If I can't win, I can at least lose in a funny way. That was the thought, at least. And because I've had a habit at quizzes, board games especially, to come up with something silly answer and repeat that silly answer all the way through the game. Every time I had really no clue. But it was fun. Now I'm just more nervous about the next game. But at least it's not within a week. So I can relax. But why am I a bit more nervous this for the next time is now people expect me to be funny. Before you had no expectation, no one expecting me to fuck up. I expected me to fuck up. Well, I did see the very first round, the one Logie won, and if according to the board, I will be up against Logie. But he's going to be a hard competition, and I'm sure he will wipe my butt with the flow. Or wipe the flow with my butt. I don't know, but whatever. But see, the cheat list ended up being more perfect, more funny than I thought. So, especially because Jim said what he said during the UK question. I almost pissed myself laughing in my pants when I said it. I could not believe it. 3 out of 4 correct in correct order with my list. That's kind of spooky. But then it was all words connected to our donation, of course. So, and words I hadn't already used or names. At that point. And there's no way I can make a list of wrong answer, a cheat list again. That would work just as perfect. That's just a fucking one off. Oh. As YouTube goes created this list. Mm, let's see, this might be one I have to jump over. Don't know what that is. I don't care. They can copyright the things. That's what I'm expecting them to do. To copyright, but not strike. But the only purpose of this live stream is just for me to get used to craft whilst on live stream, and for those who see this live stream from the start to this point will see that I do make errors and I have to go back and correct errors. I started out making a fucking error when I started out crafting after a break. Got where it was in the pattern. That happens. Use the wrong string. But got it back on track. Oh no, that was almost wrong. Undo that before even doing it. There. Oh, there. And for those who is actually listening, and well, I can just say that I never expected YouTube to be any part of my life at all, in any shape or form, other than to listen to music to. Did not expect to find people that I enjoy watching as I do now, chatting with, having laugh with. What I love every part of that. Do hate the drama. Um, I'll do my best to stay the fuck away from drama. Enjoy that my life is better after I got the ADP. Still got the problem with the shit guy and all his dog poops. But hey, Rome wasn't built on one fucking day. The most funny part is they're still fucking building on Rome. So, I just hope it's gonna take shorter time because some of those dog poops out there, they are fucking big and disgusting. And I will prefer cleaning a pig stable by myself, horse stable, cow stable. You know, I would prefer never to walk into a pig stable again. Because it takes so long to get the smell out of your nose. Even after you shower. Oh, and bought shoes today. Walking shoes. Insoles. Spend money. Well, my current plan is eat mainly out of the freezer and fridge, and then order a new fridge freezer and get one of those low energy and auto defrosting or no need for defrosting ones. Get my computer fixed when my friend comes home in less than 14 days now. Still do not look forward to be without a PC for some days, but that's just how it might be. Won't be the first time in my life. Probably won't be my last. Hey Carol, thank you, and thank you for stopping by. I'm just rambling and crafting. Cause I'm bored and I wanted something to do, and I wanted to get more used to just being live. Because even though at the quiz night it looked like I was quite calm, because I had to force myself to sit so still, because my heart was pounding away. Felt like it was going to explode. A couple of times felt like it was almost too much. Almost got up and walked away. And that was despite that I was leading. I had no whatever score Tim said 4-1 and 8-1 and so on. It did not register in my head that I was in the lead. I wasn't thinking of winning at all. I just like to be able to answer the questions, at least some of them. And I fucked some of them up because I could not see them for me. I wouldn't have fucked them up on paper. And one, only one, I fucked up on purpose because one of my cheat answers was just more perfect. And that was the last one that I used. And a thing about a story uh, with a moral in it, kind of. And I knew it was a fable, but it was more fun to call it a novella, because so sound-wise goes to novella or telenovela. So it was just too fitting, and it made no difference other than it made Tim laugh. I like to make Tim laugh. Of course, it was nice that Victoria laughed too. She has a wonderful laugh as well. I do wish I had a recording of Logie as he was watching, because he wrote to me that I made him howl with my wrong answers or cheatless answers. Kel, where are you in the world? What part of the world? I'm in Scotland. And it was really lovely weather, so I went downtown. Decided I wanted also to go glass collecting, but as I got downtown, the sun has gone and it was starting to get grey and boring, and the tide was coming in, so sea glass collecting could just wait for another day. Okay, Eastern Shore, yeah, Virginia. I never been to the US. I'm still lousy at US geographic, but I'm actually trying slowly to learn a little bit more. So when people tell me where they're from, I might go in and just Google just to see on the map and then zoom out and see the distance. Oh, there, and I'm there. That way has helped me getting better at UK geographic. And I don't know how the sound is, my voice over the music. I guess it's good enough because nobody has written any complaints in chat. So what's coming up next week? I have a meeting with CAP, with the Citizen Advice Bureau, about my ADP. And what we do next, there's some other applications to fill in, and there is a possible appeal, as I'm 1 point away to get enhanced in daily um, living. But it's what they advised me to. I'm quite happy that I just got it because it's helping my life. Uh, but the other application is for transport cards. There are some different ones. But reduced transport with public transport is going to be nice. Not that I've really gone anywhere, but I'll be able to go just a little bit more. Unless it is a free bus pass, because then I can go way bit more. If it's a free bus pass for all of Scotland. But I'll see into that. Then I have can't remember which one is first now. If it's a car, that's a car show where I want to go down and take pictures. That would be second time in my life I do pictures at a car show to practice with a camera. But if it's good weather, why not? It's local as well. So then I have Mike Fleetwood concert, which I hope to go with Yvonne. Have a girls' night out. Fierber warms up, and then Fleetwood core band, Fleetwood Mac, of course. Saw them both last year, and they're both great bands. So it'll be a great night. And of course, I need to get rid of that bed and one chair as well, so I can get the carpets laid. But right now, it can wait a month more, and I'll use this month on crafting and sorting some stuff and tidying up, because I also need a wardrobe. But life is so good right now, except nobody was live that I knew of anyway. And of course, that also depends on my mood of what I want to watch. And I decided that unless I see somebody I really, really, really want to go see live, then I will continue this one until I meet one Blue Cross, and then I will end it there. Thank you, Wade. I can show you. Um, Wait, yours are here? I haven't posted yours yet because I'm just gonna make some and then I'm gonna post them all in one go because I want pictures of some 18 strings because what I used to was doing the 16 strings and kind of changing up to 18 strings. With some of the patterns it might not look good, but I just wanna take some pictures whilst I have them together, so that's the only why I haven't sent yours yet, so but by the end of the month it will be on the way. And as a free gift for you from me to you, you cannot complain about late delivery. Ha ha. And thanks. Ah, my leg is cramping. And oh yeah, new record for me today on YouTube. For the first time, it has my sub count 170 subs. And I don't want to, I like that my number is just slowly going up. If it, I don't want them to skyrocket and just because somebody shouts me out. I'd rather have people that I'm like just slowly. People who mean something to me. It's nice when you see names you recognize in a positive, and your mind go and think positive. I also thought of it that from a computer I will need two cameras, so one camera I can have pointing on my craft, and one camera that could show from a distance, show me. Even though I do prefer being behind the camera. Then I have been in front of the camera. I even been in a movie. I will not tell you which one. I will just tell you that it was based on a Dean Koontz novel. And that's it. That's all I'll say about that. 'Cause getting it wrong again. Erase and rewind. Yeah, what to do? So he was singing in my head. Why didn't he sing? You did it wrong. A little bit sooner. What have I become? Before close my eyes and go to sleep. Things that need to more. Hey Loki! Oh no, the enemy! Loki, you're the enemy! But even though you deserve something, so there you go. The first male moderator on my channel, the first blue wrench.
What do you think about it? Oh, it's amazing. Whenever you're done with it, just make sure you put it on, okay?
Just wish I could be this relaxed when I was on Tim's panel. But then I never done well at exams either. Well, I have done well at exams, but I just stress out about exams. Hey Loki, I appreciate you. I know you're gonna wipe my butt with the floor, totally. I'm gonna right out of that ballpark, cause I did see you around. Well, I look forward to it anyway. It's fun challenging myself, doing things I thought I would never do in my life. And I don't want people to feel sorry for me. I have been in an abusive relationship more than once. First time I left after 3 months. Last time I could not get out. I could not find a way out. I had to build my way out. And I did. It took a long time. And COVID prolonged it at 1.5 years or so. Because my escape was supposed to be June 2020. And it was due June 2021. And then it was September 26, 2001. And I finally managed to escape my way. Got my stuff with me. Oh, a lot of my stuff with me. Compared to nothing. Got my computer with me. Forgot my printer. Remember the printer and the cables. But I got away. And I'm very happy that I got away. But I was used to having to be quiet, cook, clean, take the shit, verbal. Um, so the pressure of knowing that you're being watched whilst having to answer questions in a quiz, that was nerve-wracking, even though it's just for the fun. That was why my heart was pounding away. But hopefully it'll be easier next time and I can be more relaxed. Because right now I'm just fucking relaxed. Thank you, Logie. Oh, those wrong answers, they ended up being more perfect than I could ever imagine when I made the cheat list. And Susie can confirm that the cheat list was created before, in the daytime, my daytime before the show. And it's just based on I've always been bad at some quizzes, and when playing board games with friends and I wanted a quiz game like Trivial Pursuit, I would answer something obscure and I would keep saying the same answer again and again for every question. I had really no clue. This was many times. And it all actually started with a game of Trivial Pursuit in Aberdeen back in 94 or 3. And I must have been in 94, I guess. And we were playing. And this question came up, and I could not remember what bird it was, but it was a flamingo. And then next time it became my team's turn, and we got a question. I had no clue of the answer. There was something, a question about the first hotel chain or the first hotel resort chain or something like that in US, and I just said flamingo, and it was actually the correct answer. And from then on, I just had to like that game. Any answer I did not know, it was just flamingo. Of course, it did not work. We still lost. Can't wait to plant out my green beans. They're doing fine. There's beans that's almost ready to harvest. 5 of them. But everything with my home, even though I have the money now to start doing it, I'm just taking it slow and making sure I'm getting what I want and don't rush into any decisions. Because doing, I'll be able to put a bit aside every month to was upgrading my home. That's just fantastic. It was weird not having to go to the food rather than oh just go to the shop, buy the bread and stuff. Have a look at the reduced. Always have a look at the reduced. That's a long-term habit of mine. But it's always been a good way of trying things that looks nice, but you don't know if you like them or not. Then why not try them whilst they're reduced? Or get some luxurious items like smoked salmon or smoked prawns. And the Stonehaven Music Festival is coming up as well this summer. Have to see what happens with that. I am registered as volunteer. Meant to be behind the bar like last year. So that's gonna be fun. Of course, I'll be out with my camera, take some pictures. Hip hop. And then I'll probably go to Denmark in August and renew my passport, see my friend from high school. It's been quite some years since I've seen her last, stay with her. And on the way home, go over Copenhagen and stay a night or two with my dad, who's 77, whom I have not had that much contact with throughout my life, but I have contact with now in my life. Even though it's just some phone calls throughout the year. The same goes with my mom. But my dream from my childhood was to work with the horses and move to an English-speaking country to live. I have worked with the horses. I had my back injury that forced me to stop riding. When I turned 20, that was December the 1st, 95, at Trinity College. It was fun coming out of hospital because two of my friends picked me up. So I had 2 joints and 2 lighters. And as I stepped outside the hospital after the 2 nights in there, I lit up 2 joints in one go, passed one over to my friend, one of them, and they shared one, and I smoked a whole spliff by myself. But that's why they made 2 anyway, so I could do that. Yeah, horses can give you some lessons. I've been bitten, kicked, squeezed, thrown off, fallen off, rolled around, And I do miss the horses. But I can live with the last two horses I trained was wagon horses in oh, in Copenhagen. In Copenhagen, uh, the breed was Haflinger. This is an ostrich horse breed. Oh, stop the music. Oh, let's do it without music. It was an ostrich horse breed, and trained these two horses in by long reining them in first in the yard, then around Copenhagen Harbour, walking them like you would with a dog, like you walk a dog, but just walk behind them. And some people understood that you were training horses, and other people didn't, because the hardest is to make them stand still. And for others, they wanted a daughter or a son to pet the horse. They tell them that they can go straight up in the stable and get to pet the horses, and they don't want to do that. But you can't let them pet the horse because it's in training and it's not ready for that stage. And if it spooks, then you get blamed. And if so, it's better not to let them. And others was ask, can I walk with you and ask you some questions, and then they just walk next to you in a distance and talk while you train. But one day I went up to this, took one of the horses. Well, I took both, but one at a time, up on a big main road because it was time to include the big main road in the training. And we were waiting for a green light. On the opposite towards us was a red car, sports car, with a guy of other ethnic background behind, younger guy behind the wheel, and a white man with two workmen in behind him, and a green light, and go forward with the horse. He spins the wheel, rears the car, and honks the horn, trying to spook the horse to get a reaction. And the only reaction was that I put the reins into two hands and gave him two fingers, and my horse stayed calm. So the two guys in the white van afterwards was laughing their ass off and giving me a thumbs up. So that was just fun. Even though the guy behind the wheel in the red car was just a fucking idiot. But it was a good training exercise, and the horse scored 10 plus star, whatever. Was it did not react at all. It just stayed perfectly calm. Later on, the owner of the horses was a guy called Henning. He's passed away from cancer now. But he's worked with work horses his whole life since he was a kid. He was in his 70s when he passed on. He declared that those two work horses, the wagon horses I pre-trained, was the best ones he's ever had, because they stayed so calm no matter what the situation was, due to my training. Yeah, Loki, there can be some bothers, but they're lovely. I have so many different horse stories from my life. The one that shocked me the most, or surprised me the most, was at King's Wells, White Mice riding stud. Um, I trained at gelding, well, exercised at gelding and trained a stallion in dressage for Catherine. She now lived in France. The stable no longer exists, but when she had it, I trained for her. And there was this girl who asked me if I would train her horse, and her horse was a trotting horse of breed. Um, and I agreed to test it on a specific day at a time where my best friend Lynn, who was the riding instructor there, had finished class. So on the day itself, I went to Lynn and said, "Are you ready?" As she ended her class, and she asked me if we were going to go watch her warm up. And I said, "No, we're not going to. Let's have a cup of tea." And we had a cup of tea. And she was like, "Are you aware that nobody can get this horse to do a collected trot or working trot at all? Not even Catherine." I said, "Well, let's see. A horse should be able to do a trot." And came out. And I could see a part of the riding school. Well, there was a building to the left, a big barn covering the most, but I could see her right past the gate on her horse. And I told Lynn, "Well, I seen what I needed to see. The horse is running in trot, and she's just sitting there, not working the horse like a sack of potatoes. But the horse is warm, so now to check what it can." And walk up the road to the entrance. And as I come past the barn building, half the riding school was there. The owner, Catherine, with her man, and there was just many people. Did not expect any people to be there. Beside me, Lynn, the girl, and maybe a handful of girls. I did not expect 90 people to be there to watch me ride. And it was a real hard ride because the horse was just running and trying to throw a snake all the time, fighting me. But we ended up doing a collected working trot on the bed. Though could have been competition material, Olympic easily. But of course, not ready for that at all. But that was just how much we were fighting, how much power. And that was my hardest ride, and the horse was foamed in sweat after me in the saddle for 30 minutes, and I was foamed in sweat too, which I wasn't used to be for just riding half an hour. Don't know if anybody's still here or not, but yeah, I'm just trying to talk. Get used to this shit. First, I wanted to make this one cross. Oh my God, I miss the horses, and that's why I enjoy when I do get to dog sit, and there's still at least over 9 days till I get to dog sit again, and maybe possibly longer. But I'm happy enough for that. CJ has found a girlfriend, and they're down at hers, and he has the dog with him. And if all go well, they will probably move together, and it will be really, really rarely that I will be needed. It will be when they go on holiday, but it'll be good for Princess that live in a house with a proper garden, and so a good forest just behind. But my God, that dog has had many homes in a short time of life. Now I'm done talking. Let's have some music so they can copyright me. Uh, Send me copyright fees.
See the silhouette underneath the
Because I'm
street
still
light
not
glow.
done with the goal, because that's not a cross yet, and I want to see how it looks the second one.
Walking purpose. Even though I'm lonely and the crickets keep me chirping, the lightning bug sits with me on my shoulder, reminding me of how I
If anybody is here, please just write something in chat so I know somebody's here right now. Or maybe I'll. Oh, boo! Look, it's there. Ha! Yes, so I'm not totally alone.
Picture perfect, I never learned it. What does that mean to judge and verdict? No, I just think they are. My life's sweet, give me a mason jar. If you wouldn't plant some, wouldn't call it forth.
Oh, hey, Paula.
I'm supposed to be the torch for the imperfect girls in the force like I once was. Imperfect is perfect if you ask someone like us. I'm a flower
Paula, you just missed talking about horses.
couple missing teeth from June back too long.
And I'm not repeating those stories, so if you want to listen to a couple of my horse stories, you will have to like go 10 minutes back and listen to them. And my leg keeps cramping. Okay, I'm still trying to make my goal of making one cross past life. What's that what I said? I just don't know how to bloody have my leg. Well, that's actually comfortable. And oh, I got a couple of requests for if I could make of them a wristband bookmarks. Nothing totally confirmed. But I do look forward to see when I get my first sale of 2023. But at the moment, I'm enjoying making gifts because I can do, as I'm making gifts, I can do tests as well. Like this test is an 18 string, and it's just cost for those who comes in later, compared to the normal one, which was 16 strings. So that's a big difference in how it's gonna look. You can put it up there. That way it doesn't bother me. Oh, that's two of you. Oh, but one of you is not blue. Oh, ah, oh, you're both blue. Look, enjoy your lunch. But Paula, I've just been rambling a bit. I've been at times I've just been well, just listen to the music. Other times I've just been talking. But I'm just trying to get used to do these live streaming by myself and try to be relaxed, crafting in front of a camera whilst doing it live, even when doing mistakes and having to correct them. Because that quiz night, my heart was pounding so fucking bad. And you could have screamed in my face that I was leading. My brain would not have understood that I was in the lead. That was not why my heart was pounding, it was just of being in focus whilst doing quiz. But I'm happy that I did it. I had fun as well. And Tim's reaction to my cheat list. I don't. Yeah, well, I was just fucking bonus. Uh, I would say the cherry on the icing, but I'm allergic to most cherries. Well, depending on how they're treated. So it's not the cherry itself that I'm allergic to. It's a preservation that is often used in store-bought glazed cherries and in the cherries used in store-bought cakes. So I stay away from those. But I made the cheat list to make it funny because I was sure I would lose anyway, so I could might as well have some real fun too whilst losing. Yeah, well, probably gets copy strike, but I've not played his music before. Not at least not on a live. And hey, it's YouTube who's suggesting me the music. It's their fault. They're suggesting me music that I love. Yeah. Yes, it is about fun. Well, I expect them to copyright me. So, because I'm not trying to steal the song, and if you really want to hear the song, you should probably go listen to the correct, you know, I'm promoting the song and I'm ruining it by speaking over it. Haha. Teal and white. Yeah, I think I have teal. I definitely have white. There are some colors, and I should buy more. Find, but I really haven't gone the Amazon shopping yet. I should go buy because this blue, no, this red, I do not have any more of. Mm. Yeah, Paul, you got me on Insta and you got me on Facebook, and I need to know what size as well. So just write the colors and size and in a message for me. I can show you a picture of the colors. I might have more than one teal to pick from. Because I cannot remember my cash app by heart anyway. Can't even remember my PayPal by. I don't know, they're both simple. So it's my Discord, but I can't remember that one either. I don't care about any messages I get whilst I'm live. Oh, those in chat, of course, I will read, because I have the live open on my computer so I can read the chat whilst using my phone as a camera. Yeah, sure. I'm just still making some gifts, but I'll make if anyone makes an order, I'll put them on a list and I'll write them down. And those who make orders, I only make them order once they're paid for. Though I need something to drink. And of course, Paula, I do trust you. So yeah, uh, I can make them for you. But everybody else has to pay up front if they order one before I make them. And also a reason sometimes it takes 2 attempts to make one, because for example with this one, my first when I first tried to make this design, the only reason why this one didn't complete is the thread broke. But I'll be happy to make two for you and put them in. And you can also, if there's any specific pattern you prefer them to be in, as you just said, like teal and white, if you want something, same pattern as, I can show again, as the one for Wade. And that's 18 string as well, not 16. But that pattern looked good with 18 string. Even better than I counted compared with the 16, because I don't have an example, even though I have made them in 16. But the difference in width from a 16 to an 18, it does make a difference, even though it's just because this one is a bigger size than that one. That one is my size and that one is a male size. Thank you, Paula. I know Wade looks forward to get his, but he also knows that I plan to keep it a little bit because I want to make some examples. And so I can take some pictures before sending them off. I sent one off to Mike today, Mike Carroll, the key ring that she wouldn't let me send there at the post office. But it's on the way in the post to him now. Yeah, Paula, I like to really, when I prefer crafting them when I know who I'm crafting them for, because of the size. I like to make them to size. Also like to make them personal. Personal choice of color. Uh, I need to get some rings, but I was thinking of doing it, of doing key rings. But it was the first key ring have tried doing, and it was on a Caribbean, mini Caribbean hook that I had. And I definitely found out that instead of, I started it directly on the around, but that gives a weak link. So I found another way of doing them for key rings where they won't have the weak link, but will need a bit of stitching. It is fine. But size wise, placed based on my own key ring, I located. I was given this last summer along with a bracelet. I do wear the bracelet once in a while, but it's cheap material and I just want to keep it, so it's just. But that's folded so it's double. And what I was thinking was equal to take one like this, and I can do it on the ring, of course, here. Fold it over the ring and then stitch together. At least that's the idea. It would be a little bit longer than this because this one might be just a little short. But I need to go Amazon and buy some parts, and I'm scared of doing it because, oh, it, I have a feeling that Amazon order next time I go on Amazon is going to be the biggest Amazon order of my life in one go. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna do the key ring. And also why I love to make these as gift is for those who doesn't like to wear them as bracelets. They have the second option of bookmark. But it's also good to be able to a third option, key ring. Oh, I did the second cross. Okay, need the white on. I'll lower these, take that off. And I really don't know. A part of me think that the smaller cross, the 16, looks better than the one that is 18 string. So I will say this design should definitely stay 18 string and not 9 or 16 string, not 18. Loki, you just tell me your colors. I had already offered to make you one, so I'll make you a key ring. I will get my ass together tomorrow and go um, on Amazon, and I will order some rings and some thread. Hi, boxing. Loki, it's the late night show going on tonight. Also, I don't know how long have I been on now. Damn, nearly 2 hours. But I made the second cross, so I think it's time to shut this live stream down. Oh, well, I'll wait for Loki's answer on that. LNC. Would like to craft more, but my body says it's had enough. So we can also change it and get to look at me for the last bit. Oh, well, turn the camera around there. Hello. Oh, looks like I can at least sit better. But I don't plan to go on longer because I can't craft. But I'll wait for Loki's answer on what channel they're gonna be live on. It is weird to have myself up on that screen in delay. I can't sing this song. I can't sing. Not that it's stopping me. At least I can do that part. That got one person to leave. Okay, I'm Camel Steve tonight. So people know that that's a great show, the late night show, the late night crew. This is my morning crew, EMC, early morning crew. But anyway, thanks for watching and helping me getting more comfortable doing this shit. I love and appreciate you. Thank you. Much love and respect.